Hey, what's up everybody? Back once again with another major art update, as you can see. So I know this is a little late, but I figured I'd do this video regardless, just because I have the time now, and also the important thing right now is, to have content up of some kind. So of course these took quite a while to do, and I do apologize for that time being sort of taken up. Also just being involved, just doing things digitally now, so not that I would ever, give this up, but because I love doing, physical drawing still, but it's just, just a way to sort of cut down on time, and also to just be more, just on all the time, So I think these turned out pretty good, in my opinion. So this kind of turned out better than expected. So I hope you all do too. So anyway, these are already up on my, Deviantart and everywhere else. So if you want to check those out. Plus, I'll try to do a sort of slideshow type of thing with these, as show an in-process thing of, how these things are drawn up and how they're, sketched out and so forth. I still have to find the files on those, so that should be fun. And these were a lot of fun to do too, especially that Chucky one over there. So, and I love Toy Story too, so I'm just kind of glad that that sort of happened. So of course, I'm starting off just Hazbin artwork, but these are not, not too involved, just vaggy there. So I definitely want to do more artwork of these two characters, because they're pretty cool. So that's her as Joey Jordison of the All Hope Is Gone era with that outfit. So I should say I probably should have made this bigger. It cuts off at the feet, and I just don't like that. So. But other than that, everything else turned out pretty good. I wish I could have fixed the eye a little bit, because the pink there. And I do remember now too that I was trying out new markers that I bought recently, and they work okay, but just this really should have been just an acrylic and watercolor piece. But what can you do? I mean, I could probably just use the acrylic to go over it and fix it, but so far so good. And Criminy, of course, pretty cool. So I sort of had this around for a while, actually, especially the with the Slipknot mashup and Hazbin. So it's just like a little quick thing, just to keep things going, so to speak. So it's turned out pretty good, I think. It's a nice gooey brain. So it's kind of like this green taffy type of stuff coming out of it too. So it's kind of just have that feeling of roadkill in a way. So, and also I think there's not a lot of criminy artwork out there, so I just thought, kind of add my 2 cents to it. Of course, the I forgot what this was. I think this was from the music video that Vizzy Pop did. I'm not sure. It's kind of doing my own version of that character in this outfit. So it's just like a quick thing. So. That gas mask and the X's for eyes type thing, so it's pretty cool. And this is, I think, Luna from HelluvaBoss, I think. So this is kind of meant to be a sort of mashup with that female lead singer in Mushroomhead, I think, from the Hearsay music video. So I thought her outfit was pretty cool, so I just thought I'd give Luna that. So very cool. And of course, just a quick thing of my OC, of course. So who could forget about him? Of course, his little church thing down there, and the gears, and his heart, of course, and it's kind of meant to be like those Renaissance paintings of like a a holy being, just just kind of more. It's like way more sinister. So it turned out pretty cool. Yeah, it's another thing too. I kind of like to go over these again in digitally, just to kind of enhance them a little bit, or just do my own. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. My camera died out again, so I have to sort of pick up where I left off, or just remember what I was talking about. So I'll just leave this off with, I wish I could have made this bigger too, because I kind of wanted to do this like the back end of an insect type of thing, especially with that church building, just kind of like be this big image, which maybe I might redo in digital. So something to look forward to. So definitely going to do more little freaky things with this character. So maybe even have Alistair beat him up again. So we'll just see on that. So all right, and this is I think Blitzo from HelluvaBoss, I think. Yeah, it's kind of this mashup thing with Static X, I think, or Zero from Static X. That's it. So kind of thought his mask was cool, so I just thought I'd, this kind of mashup thing. It's kind of another thing too. I'm kind of doing this thing of this particular artist that I follow now called Museum of Random, which he does these stickers and stuff like that. With these mashups of these cartoon characters with bands like Ghost or Slipknot or Mushroom Head, just you name it. So I think I'm gonna try to. I lost my train of thought now, but just it's what I was trying to do here. So these things, so it's a lot of fun too. So it's just my Vermilion thing of Slipknot with his character was Nifty. That's it. I haven't seen Hazbin in a while, so it's kind of lost me a bit. So all the death masks of the characters, just like in the music video. I like how that butterfly turned out. The design on the wings is supposed to be like the the eye on Nifty there. So I think that's what her name is. Could be wrong. Okay, maybe it is. Anyway, this is Husk, and mashup with this robot from the Phantom Creeps. I think it's been in a few Rob Zombie concerts as well, and maybe in his music videos too. So that was a cool image, so I just decided to do my own version of that. And again, this is probably going to be up for digital again, just to brush up on some things. And it's not bad either, but it's just I kind of like to do more with digital just because I can. So still, it's not too bad, I'd say. So it turned out pretty good. Just a quick thing of my OC again, St. Hollow. So your mouth and say ah. So I think that's to the point. Oh, and of course more of the band sort of mashups with characters from HelluvaBoss with Mudvayne, I think, from the Dig music video. So speaks for itself. Kind of like how this turned out, actually. So that was pretty fun. Although I have to say, it's kind of a thing that digital has over this is that you don't have to spend too much time just repainting things. With this, like, took super long, but it was well worth it. I mean, I know it kind of bash not so much, but I mean, each thing like has their own ups and downs. So, and I still might do more these type of things physically. So it's not to completely ditch it, but some things work better than others, like digital and physical and so forth. So, and there's Alistair mashup with I think Corey's mask from the We Are Not Your Kind album. So We Are Not Your Kind in the background. So I think I might redo this one too, just to do a more transparent type of mask with that image. And Shaun of the Dead characters from Hazbin mashup. It's turned out pretty cool. Of course, I wanted to do more things with Charlie and the rest of the characters. So okay, like I was saying, this is one of my favorite pieces I worked on, actually. It's of Rockstar Alistair. It's looking pretty cute. So I kind of want to do more, with this outfit. And granted, some stuff is inaccurate from the other portrayal, which I wish I had here right now to sort of compare. But either way, I mean, I just did the best I could, and so, of course, last minute added some highlights because it needed it. So surprised of how it turned out. I mean, much better, if I ever did this digitally. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to work on. It took the longest too. So okay, so I'll just put this here with the Shaun of the Dead mashup things. Yeah, just a last minute thing. These zombies have this yellow pus for blood, and just as you can see, some of it spilling out. And it's a lot of fun to do too, of course, with the angel dust and the you know, the Cornetto thing, which if you ever seen you know, this movie or anything that Edgar Wright's done, sort of like this in-joke thing with this ice cream thing. So definitely check it out. It's pretty interesting. So, right. So I like this. This came out good. And of course, Alistair as I think it was Hannibal from Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. It's turned out pretty neat. It was definitely like a quick piece just to have, you know, some content up. I like how that turned out. And of course, my acrylic painting of Bendy. It's supposed to be like a kind of a cross between, you know, Bendy and also I think that zombie from Return of the Living Dead. I kind of wish I did more with that. I think I might fix this digitally. I'll just do like a second version, just, you know, to do more with it. But this came out pretty good too. So I kind of heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine, so I kind of like those characters and that type of style. So it's definitely a new thing I'm sort of getting into. And of course, a painting of Corey from the Iowa days. It's kind of like this interesting because I had this this board as like a kind of to mix my paints on. So I just took it out of the blue one day and just decided to do this painting of this photo. So I think it turned out pretty good. So it's one of my favorite images of Corey too, especially with that mask, because that mask is pretty terrifying. So well, that turned out pretty good. Alright, just to get these on the side real quick. Sorry about that. And last but not least, this Chucky and Toy Story mashup. Someone suggested I should do it, so I did it, and I hope that person's happy now, because this was a lot of work. And also because I was trying the new markers that I just bought, and some of them worked for the best, and some of them don't, because I think the grayscale ones that they had were kind of off, and I just had problems with it. So I just, you know, went in with just the watercolor blacks just to do the shading and stuff like that. So yeah, it turned out for the best, I think. Yep. So as you can see, he hates toys. So he hates himself. So I definitely decided to go with this version of Chucky with the knife hand and everything. And Slinky. Of course, he has a gun in the other hand too, just trying to kill Slinky down there, and a few army men and so forth. So it's turned out really, really cool. So this is definitely, like I said, these are up on my Deviantart and everywhere else. So definitely check those out. I'll leave the link for them in the description, and hopefully do a slideshow of sorts. Yeah, a slideshow with these things, plus some in-process stuff, and you know, in the drawing stages and stuff like that. So it should be cool. Alright, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Oh, sorry, once again, I thought I'd add this too. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me with all these crazy paintings. I mean, I know you know, it's like, how do I say this? It's like I said, it was kind of a long process, and of course, just, you know, trying out the software for, you know, digital, as because, you know, I want to be on more often, and of course, just making these videos. I just didn't want to, you know, make them until, you know, it was all like 100% perfect. So it's just a me thing, of course. But anyway, just thank you all so much for watching and, you know, liking all my stuff and everything. So I mean, you definitely. So, well, I'm just like really, really grateful. So, all right. So I guess I'll just leave it as that. So anyway, just check out my work in the description down below. I'll leave the links, and hopefully I can do like a slideshow thing in this same video too, and if not, I can just do it separately. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. See you on the next one.